Serena's worn sneakers squelched against the rain-soaked pavement as she hurried through the darkening streets, her arms aching from carrying both twins. She'd lost another job that afternoon, the third in 2 months, and the weight of tomorrow pressed against her chest like a stone. Now, with $17 in her wallet and formula running low, she was racing against time to reach the food bank before it closed. That's when she heard a sound that cut through the storm like a blade. Not quite a howl, not quite a whimper, but something raw and desperate that made every instinct in her omega body freeze. In the months that would follow, Serena would look back on this moment and wonder what would have happened if she'd kept walking, if she'd chosen her children's immediate needs over the pull of that anguished sound. If she'd never turned down that rain-slicked alley where a massive black wolf lay bleeding, its leg twisted at an impossible angle, amber eyes bright with pain and something else, intelligence far beyond any ordinary animal. She didn't know that. In the office tower overlooking that very alley, a man stood at floor-to-ceiling windows, his coffee growing cold as he watched the scene below with growing disbelief. She didn't know that her choice in the next 60 seconds would unravel everything she thought she knew about survival, about family, about the price of kindness in a world that had shown her so little. All Serena knew was that something was dying in the dark, and despite everything, despite the twins who needed her, despite the formula they couldn't afford, despite 3 years of running, she couldn't walk away. The alley reeked of garbage and desperation, a smell Serena knew intimately. She shifted Luna to one arm, her 2-year-old daughter's weight familiar, while Kai buried his face against her neck, whimpering at the strange sounds ahead. "Shh, baby," she whispered. "Mama just needs to check something." The wolf lay between 2 dumpsters, massive form diminished by pain. Even in dim light, Serena could see the unnatural angle of its front leg and dark blood spreading beneath. But the eyes stopped her, cold amber, intelligent, fixed on her with intensity that seemed almost human. This wasn't just any wolf. Even someone who'd spent years hiding from pack life recognized an alpha's presence. What was it doing here, injured and alone? The wolf's lips pulled back, revealing dangerous teeth, but the growl was weak. Its breathing labored, each exhale creating small clouds in October air. Serena should have run. Every lesson screamed to flee. Injured alphas were unpredictable. She had nothing, no pack, no protection, no right to interfere. "Doggy hurt, Mama. Help, doggy." Luna pointed with one chubby finger. The wolf's eyes shifted to Luna, expression softening. The growling stopped. "It's not a doggy, sweetheart," Serena said, but she was already moving closer. The twins had that effect, their compassion stripping away her walls. She knelt carefully, studying the wolf. Male, definitely. Broken leg from impact, but other wounds, 2 claw marks suggesting a fight. Alpha battles in human areas were forbidden. Whatever happened was serious. "I can't help you," she said softly. "I don't have anything." The wolf moved slightly, pushing something toward her. A phone. Expensive, undamaged despite the violence. "You want me to call someone?" A single blink. "Yes." She reached for the phone, half expecting attack. Instead, the wolf watched as the screen lit up. The wallpaper made her freeze. The same wolf, healthy, standing beside a suited man outside Blackstone Industries. Everyone knew Blackstone Industries, the tech conglomerate that revolutionized supernatural human integration. Their CEO was famously reclusive, known for ruthless tactics rather than public appearances. "Oh shit," Serena whispered, immediately covering Luna's ears. "Sorry, baby." The wolf made a sound like pained amusement, The phone showed recent calls to Marcus. She hit redial. Sir. The voice was crisp, worried. Thank God. We've been searching. This isn't. I found an injured wolf. Black. Large. In an alley off Riverside and 5th. Silence. Who is this? Nobody. I just found him. His leg. Don't move. Don't let anyone near him. 3 minutes out. The line went dead. Serena looked at the wolf, then her twins. What had she gotten into? Mama. Doggy said. Kai said, face crunched with concern. Without thinking, Serena began humming an old Omega lullaby meant to soothe. She couldn't help physical wounds, but this she could offer. The effect was immediate. The wolf's breathing steadied, body relaxing. Those amber eyes opened with something like wonder. My grandmother said Omega voices could ease pain. She explained. Engine sounds cut through night. 3 black SUVs rounded the corner in perfect formation. Serena pulled both twins closer. She'd seen vehicles like this before: pack enforcement, corporate security, people who made problems disappear. The lead vehicle's door opened before fully stopping. A man emerged looking like military recruitment material, tall, broad, scanning tactically. Ma'am, he said carefully, neutral. I'm Marcus Webb, head of security for Blackstone Industries. Step back now. But the wolf made a negative sound. When Marcus approached, it bared teeth. Sir? Marcus looked confused. We need medical attention. The wolf's eyes never left Serena. Deliberately, it rested its massive head against her knee. The message was clear. She stays. Marcus had seen many things protecting the Blackstone family, but his employer refusing to shift while clinging to a strange Omega was unprecedented. Sir, please. Marcus tried again. Dr. Hendricks is waiting. Your leg needs immediate attention. The wolf, Damien Blackstone himself, tightened against Serena's knee. The message remained. He wasn't leaving without her. Serena felt trapped. Kai was getting fussy, threatening meltdown. Luna had discovered a puddle, trying to splash despite Serena's grip. Look. She addressed the wolf. You need real help, Mama. Hungry. Kai interrupted desperately. The wolf's ears pricked forward, amber eyes shifting between children. Understanding crossed his expression. Perhaps, Marcus said slowly, we could offer the young lady and her children a ride. The storm is worsening. Serena stiffened. We're fine. Thunder cracked, followed by downpour. Luna shrieked in delight while Kai whimpered against Serena's neck. The wolf moved faster than his injuries should allow. One moment leaning, the next struggling up, positioning his body to shield the twins from rain. The effort cost him. Serena saw the shudder, heard the suppressed whine. But he held position, stubborn and protective. Please, Marcus said, mask slipping. He won't leave without you. Heat sickness is dangerous without treatment. Serena looked at the wolf, standing on 3 legs in pouring rain to shelter her babies. She thought of $17 closed. Food bank needed formula. Pride versus necessity. Kai sneezed, tiny sound making her decision. Just until the storm passes. The wolf's tail wagged once, weakly. 20 minutes later, Serena sat in luxury beyond imagination. The SUV cost more than 5 lifetimes of her wages. Her worn clothes dripping on leather, requiring special cleaning. The twins were in heaven. Luna fascinated by ceiling lights. Kai discovering heated seats. Warm, Mama. Magic seats. The wolf lay across the floor, taking most space. He'd refused separate medical transport, insisting through growls to travel with Serena. I'm getting your seats wet, Serena said anxiously. I can pay. Marcus actually chuckled. Mr. Blackstone has destroyed more interiors than I count. Shifting, with claws does that. Water won't hurt, Mr. Blackstone. The CEO himself. Serena tried reconciling the bleeding animal with the corporate titan whose name inspired awe and fear. Will he be okay? He's tough, Marcus said with underlying worry. Though this is the worst I've seen. Estate gates appeared through rain like fairy tales. The drive wound through manicured grounds to a glowing mansion. Holy Serena caught herself. I mean, wow, big house. Luna announced. We live here now? No, baby, just visiting. The wolf made a sound like disagreement. Before Serena could process, the car stopped and chaos erupted. Medical staff swarmed. Someone produced stretchers. Mrs. Chen whisked the twins away, promising warm clothes and food. Serena tried following her children, but the wolf's teeth caught her sleeve, gentle but insistent. He wants you to stay, Marcus observed, but my kids will be well cared for. Mrs. Chen raised 4 of her own. Serena followed the medical parade through marble halls into a fully equipped medical facility. How rich was someone with their own emergency room? We need him to shift, Dr. Hendricks said, frustrated. Ken said the leg in wolf form, but the wolf remained animal, amber eyes fixed on Serena. Perhaps if you asked? Hendricks looked hopeful, feeling foolish. Serena knelt beside the medical bed. You need to shift. They can't help like this. You got us to safety, now let them fix you. So you can heal. The transformation happened slowly, reluctantly. Air shimmered, bones realigned, and suddenly a man lay there. Serena's breath caught. She'd expected someone older, harder, but Damien Blackstone couldn't be over 35, with dark hair matted by sweat and those same amber eyes holding pain and vulnerability. Happy now? His voice was rough but held dark humor. I hate hospitals. This is your medical wing, Hendricks said dryly, examining the leg. Hardly counts. Still smells like antiseptic. His eyes found Serena. You stayed. You wouldn't let go. Technicality. He sucked in breath as the doctor probed. Omega voices scramble alpha brains. Your grandmother was right about healing properties. Heat flooded Serena's face. I should check on. Broken tibia, 3 ribs, various lacerations, Hendricks announced. Lucky. Could have been worse. Board meetings don't usually involve claw marks. Damien deflected questions about what happened. The door burst open. Luna charged in wearing designer pajamas, face chocolate smeared. Mama, cookies. And she stopped, staring. You're not a doggy anymore. Silence fell. Hendricks froze. Marcus's hand twitched toward his weapon. Shifter children didn't usually recognize. What do? You mean, baby? Serena kept her voice steady. Luna studied Damien intently. Hurt doggy became hurt person. Can he change back? I like doggies, Damien laughed unexpectedly. Maybe later. Right now the doctor needs this shape. Luna nodded, then brightened. Want a cookie? Mrs. Chen says cookies help everything. She thrust a squished cookie at him with toddler generosity. Damien accepted solemnly. Thank you. I'm sure it will help. Kai appeared, clinging to Mrs. Chen, wearing matching pajamas, cleaner than in weeks, sir. Mrs. Chen said, I apologize. They insisted on finding their mother. It's perfect. Damien took a bite. I've had worse medicine. Mama, Kai whispered, tugging her damp clothes. Stay here, please. They have toys and food in bathtubs. Serena's heart cracked. Simple things her babies deserved, but she couldn't provide. We can't stay. This isn't our home. About that. Damien's voice was careful. You saved my life tonight. That creates a debt. You don't know, most people would have walked away, Marcus interrupted. You took a risk. I couldn't leave you hurt and alone. Something flickered across Damien's face. The roads are flooded. Storms worsening. Stay tonight, let me repay kindness with safety. Serena wanted to refuse. Every instinct screamed that accepting help from powerful alphas came with strings. But Kai yawned. Luna leaned tiredly. Just tonight. Tomorrow we go home. Except she didn't have a home, just a motel room she was behind on. Mrs. Chen, prepare the blue suite, please. The one with connected rooms. As they left, Serena caught Damien's quiet words. Double security. Find out who else knows about those children. A chill ran down her spine. What did he mean? The blue suite exceeded anywhere Serena had lived in 3 years. 3 bedrooms, a living area, a bathroom for swimming. The twins raced room to room, discovering wonders. This is too much, Serena said weakly. Mrs. Chen patted her arm. Mr. Blackstone has 12 guest suites. This one's been empty months. I've laid out clothes various emergency sizes. Nothing fancy, but clean and dry. After tucking the twins into cloud-soft beds, Serena stood at the window watching the storm-lashed gardens below, wondering what she'd gotten into. A soft knock interrupted. Marcus stood in the doorway, expression unreadable. Mr. Blackstone would like to speak with you. He's in his study, doctor's orders be damned. But I wanted to ask, those children recognize shifters. Both of them. That's unusual unless they're shifters themselves. Serena's heart hammered. She forced steady eye contact. Drawing on 3 years of deflection practice, children have active imaginations. Luna calls every large dog a wolf. Marcus studied her. I'm not your enemy, but Mr. Blackstone's safety is my responsibility. That means understanding potential complications. My children aren't complications. No, they're leverage. In Mr. Blackstone's world, that makes them targets. He stepped back. 3rd door on the left. He's expecting you. Serena checked the sleeping twins once more before navigating museum-quality halls. The study door stood ajar, warm light spilling out. Damien sat behind an oak desk, injured, leg elevated. He'd changed into dark slacks and a cable-knit sweater, looking less corporate tied-in, more graduate student. Disarming, probably intentional. Please sit. Can I offer anything? Coffee? Something stronger? I'm fine. She perched on the chair's edge, ready to flee. Because Marcus is right to be concerned. Your children recognized me in wolf form and weren't afraid. That suggests shifter exposure from birth. Maybe we've encountered friendly wolves. Maybe. He leaned back, wincing. Or maybe you're running. Living cash only in industrial districts. No pack affiliation. No registered address. Serena went cold. You investigated me? Already? Basic security protocols for anyone entering my home. He paused. Serena Winters doesn't exist before 3 years ago. That's not illegal. No. But interesting. Especially with shifter children lacking listed fathers. Their father is none of your business. Normally, I'd agree. But tonight changed things. He picked up a crystal paperweight. Do you know why I was in that alley? The subject changed through her. No, 3 alphas jumped me. Coordinated. Professional attack to force shifting. Get me vulnerable. Nearly worked until I heard you coming. Your voice made me fight harder. Break free. Without you there, someone else would have helped. No, that district is neutral territory. No obligations. People mind their business to stay alive. Serena shifted uncomfortably. Exactly why she'd chosen living there. But she didn't mind your business. Either incredibly brave or incredibly foolish. Maybe both. Maybe. He smiled, transforming his face. Though I prefer uncommonly kind. Comfortable silence fell. She found herself relaxing despite better judgment. Something about him, not just alpha presence, but echoing loneliness. The twins' father, she said suddenly. He's dead. Damien absorbed this without reaction. I'm sorry. Don't be. He wasn't a good man. Understanding in that sound. And his pack? Doesn't know about them. Can't know. Because they'd claim the children. She nodded tightly. Twin shifter births are rare, valuable. They'd become pack assets, property. Not all packs operate that way. The Riverbrook pack does. The name slipped out. Damien went still. Victor Volkov's pack. Terror flooded through. Too much revealed. I should go sit. Not a command. Just gentle request. Look at me. She met his eyes reluctantly. Riverbrook has no reach here. This is my territory. Victor knows better than hunting my domain without permission he'll never receive. You don't understand a brutal traditionalist treating omegas like breeding stock, children like investments. I understand exactly. We've had disagreements about pack philosophy. If he finds out, he won't. You can't guarantee. Actually, I can. He typed quickly on his phone, sending Marcus updated protocols. All three of you under my protection now. Why? You don't know us. We're nobody. You saved my life. So this is about that? No, about a woman who risked everything helping strangers. About innocent children deserving better than running. About something feeling like fate. The words weight hung between them. Serena stopped believing in fate 3 years ago. I can't be in debt. You owe nothing. This isn't transactional. Stay tonight. Let storms pass. Tomorrow, if you want to leave, Marcus will take you anywhere. But give me the chance to repay kindness with safety. She thought of sleeping twins. $17. Needed formula. 3 years running. Just tonight. But deep inside, she wondered if tonight would be enough. If one night's safety might make her hunger for more. If matching loneliness in his eyes might be most dangerous of all. Her phone buzzed. The cheap prepaid for work. 3 messages from the restaurant, increasingly angry about absence. Not that it mattered after walking out yesterday. Everything all right? Damien asked. Fine. She deleted messages. But we really should go stay for lunch at least. Marcus found interesting information you should know. Ice through her veins. What kind? Nothing bad, but important. Please, every instinct screamed run. But the twins were happy. His eyes held only concern. Lunch. Then we go. Even saying it. Serena wondered if leaving was possible anymore. If warmth had already seeped too deep. If fate had found them after all. Marcus arrived during lunch with a tablet and expression that killed Serena's appetite. The twins napped in the sunny playroom under Mrs. Chen's watch. Sir. Miss Winters. What did you find? Damien asked directly. Marcus set the tablet down, pulling up security footage. Last night's attack was coordinated. 3 alphas, scent blockers, military precision. Hired. Almost certainly. But here's interesting. Marcus swiped to a grainy photo. This was taken 2 days ago. Natasha Volkov, checking into the Meridian under alias. Serena's blood turned ice. No, you know her? Damien's voice stayed neutral. She's Victor's sister, his enforcer. She's been making discreet inquiries, Marcus continued. Our sources caught chatter. Looking for an Omega who disappeared 3 years ago. Pregnant with twins. The room spun. Serena gripped the table. How? Uncertain. But timing of the attack when you happen nearby feels like bait. They knew I'd help. Oh God. I walked right. No, Damien's hand covered hers. Warm and steady. If this was a trap, it targeted me, not you. They couldn't predict you'd be there, unless they've been watching. Marcus said quietly, tracking patterns, waiting for opportunity. But why attack you? Serena looked at Damien. What do you pieces clicked? Territory. If something happened, territory becomes vulnerable. Victor could petition expansion rights. Smart. Yes. Without clear succession, my territory opens for consideration. And if he had leverage like twin shifter children with rare bloodlines, his proposal carries weight. Serena felt sick. My fault. I brought this, you brought only kindness, Damien said firmly. I should have seen connections sooner. There's more, Marcus said reluctantly. Her hotel hosts a gathering tomorrow. Private. Event, supernatural only. What gathering? Where unmated omegas are presented to potential alphas. Very exclusive, traditional. Marcus's disapproval was evident. Guest list includes several Riverbrook associates. A hunting party disguised as social event. They're looking for me. If someone saw last night, reported back, then Natasha knows you're here. Marcus nodded. We need to move quickly. I'll take the twins and run. Tonight, run where? Damien's voice was gentle but firm. They found you here after years invisible. Where else is safe? No answer. 3 years careful, and still found. Where could she go beyond Victor's reach? There's another option, Marcus said carefully. The gathering tomorrow. If Miss Winters attended properly, protected, might force Natasha's hand. Make her reveal knowledge, plans. Absolutely not. Damien's refusal was instant. Won't use Serena as bait. I'll do it. Both men stared. If she's here for me, for my children, I need to know. Can't keep running blind. She met Damien's worried gaze. You said I'm under protection. Does that extend to society gatherings? It's dangerous. These aren't just parties. They're marketplaces. Alphas seeking vulnerable omegas, making deals, staking claims. But if I walked in under your protection publicly, Marcus and Damien exchanged looks, would mean any approaching alpha challenges Mr. Blackstone's claim publicly. Social suicide unless they had backing, unless certain of position. So if Natasha approaches, we know she's working with inside information. Maybe council support. Damien ran fingers through hair. Clever. Risky, but clever. Won't let you bait yourself, he said. What if it wasn't just protection? What if we gave them more to consider? Meaning? Hard hammering. She forced words out. What if I attended as more than someone under protection? If they thought we were involved? Silence. Fake relationship. She clarified quickly. For appearance. Make them think twice about moving against either of us. Actually not terrible. Marcus looked thoughtful. Would complicate their plans. Would put target on your back. Any omega appearing to have my interest becomes leverage. Already have a target. At least this way, I'd have protection. Damien was quiet, amber eyes unreadable. If we do this, not saying yes, we do it properly. Full security detail. You and twins stay here for guaranteed safety. Moment something feels wrong. We abort. You're considering it? Marcus sounded surprised. Serena's right. Need information. This might be our best chance. He looked at her. But understand what you're proposing. Pretending involvement with me, even briefly, has consequences. Media pack, business community, everyone will have opinions. I've been invisible 3 years. Maybe time to stop hiding. Not just about you anymore. Luna and Kai faced scrutiny too. She thought of her babies, always running, never belonging. I'm prepared for whatever it takes to give them real life. Then we need believability, Marcus said practically. Gatherings tomorrow night. Black tie. Formal protocol. Miss Winters needs appropriate attire, jewelry. I can't afford, I can. Damien interrupted. If we're doing this right, Marcus, call Vivian. Full workup by tomorrow afternoon. Might I suggest protocol coaching? These gatherings have specific rules. I know pack protocol. Serena said stiffly. Riverbrook protocols. But every pack has variations. Better over-prepared. He's right. Damien agreed. I'll coach you myself. Until tomorrow night. We perfect this. And the twins? Stay here with Mrs. Chen and full security. No one gets near them. Serena looked between the men, one offering protection undeserved, the other tactical support for dangerous games. Why are you doing this? Really? Damien met her gaze directly. Because last night you showed me something forgotten. Genuine. Kindness without agenda. That's worth protecting. You're worth protecting. The weight of words settled like blankets. First time in 3 years, dangerous hope bloomed. All right, let's give them unforgettable show. Marcus smiled, rare expression. I don't think they'll forget regardless. But yes, let's make sure. Planning began, protocols and security dozen details. Serena tried not thinking how easy picturing as real felt. How natural being included in Damien's circle. Opinions valued. Safety prioritized. Tomorrow she'd pretend. Belonging to him. The terrifying part was how much she already wanted it true. The transformation was torture. Serena stood before three-way mirrors while Vivian, who dressed celebrities and royalty, circled with predatory focus. The bedroom became a temporary salon, racks of gowns, jewelry cases, beauty products enough for department stores. No, 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 Vivian muttered, discarding another dress. Need something saying I belong here while also touch me and die. Is that possible in one dress? Darling, anything's possible with the right dress. Vivian paused, studying. Good bones. Excellent figure despite malnutrition. When did you last wear formal wear? 3 years ago. Before running. Before everything changed. And your rank then? Serena hesitated, being prepared for mating contract. Vivian's eyes sharpened. High-ranking Omega. Good bloodline. The best. Bitter-tasting words. Not that it mattered, always matters. Even pretending otherwise. Vivian pulled out midnight blue gown shimmering with inner light. Try this. The dress was unlike anything worn before. Cut emphasizing Omega characteristics, hugging curves before flowing into a train moving like water. Daring neckline without being inappropriate. Fabric making skin glow. There, Vivian breathed. That's it. Serena stared at reflection. The woman looking back was a stranger, confident, elegant, powerful. Nothing like the exhausted mother stumbling through days surviving. I look like someone belonging on Damien Blackstone's arm, which is the point. Vivian began selecting jewelry. Now, protocol discussion. These gatherings have rules. I know protocol. You know Riverbrook protocol. This is Millhaven territory. Different entirely. Vivian fastened a necklace costing more than houses. First rule. Speak to no one mated. Alpha without Damien present. Period. That seems non-negotiable. You'll walk in as his. What exactly? He wasn't clear about arrangement nature. Heat flooded Serena's cheeks. It's complicated. Vivian's knowing look wasn't fooled. Complicated or not. Project absolute certainty. Any weakness, hesitation, and they'll circle like sharks. A knock interrupted. Damien entered, stopping short seeing her. You're early, Vivian scolded. The reveal should be dramatic. But Damien wasn't listening. His amber eyes had darkened, traveling slowly head to hem. You look adequate? Serena supplied nervously. Lethal. Absolutely lethal. Something hot unfurled in Serena's stomach at his expression. This was supposed to be pretend, but hunger in his eyes felt very real. Well, Vivian said dryly, achieved desired effect. Mr. Blackstone, Stop drooling. Still have hair and makeup. Damien cleared his throat, visibly collecting himself. Of course. Came to discuss tonight's strategy. Can we discuss while they work? One time with twins before. Before walking into Wolf's den, his expression darkened. Are you certain? No, but doing it anyway. While Vivian's team worked, Damien pulled a chair close, maintaining careful distance while staying conversational. Natasha will be there, he confirmed. Marcus spotted her entering an hour ago. Set up court in main ballroom. Court, holding informal audiences. Alpha's approaching, paying respects. Confirms official capacity for Victor. Most likely. Means she has backing, support. He paused. Not too late calling off. Yes, it is. They know I'm here. Running now delays inevitable. Then we stick to plan. Arrive together. Circuit the room. Gauge reactions. You don't leave my side. What about twins? Are they playing chess with Marcus's second? Well, Luna's mostly eating pieces, but seems happy. His smile was soft. They're safe. I promise. The casual way he tracked her children's activities, warmth when speaking of them, made her chest tight. Why chess? Thought they should learn strategy young. Keeps them occupied without screens. He shrugged. My mother taught me at Kai's age. Said it taught patience. Your mother sounds wise. She was. Old Pain flickered. Would have liked you. Loved the twins. The intimacy of discussing his mother while being transformed felt surreal. All done. Vivian announced. What do you think? Serena looked at reflection, not recognizing herself. Hair swept up elegantly, exposing neck's graceful line. Makeup subtle but transformative, emphasizing eyes and lips. With dress and jewelry, she looked born to this life. You're going to cause riots, Damien said quietly. That's the plan, right? Make them notice? They'll notice. His voice held something dark, possessive. Challenge will be keeping appropriate distance. That's what you're for. Yes, it is. Vivian's team packed efficiently, leaving them alone. Late afternoon sun slanted golden through windows. 2 hours, Damien said. Enough for seeing twins and light meal. Need energy tonight. Too nervous. Eating. Try anyway. He stood, offering his hand. Shall we? Luna has conquered half Chess Kingdom by now. Walking through the house in full formal wear felt ridiculous. But Damien didn't comment. They found twins in library. Luna indeed building with captured pieces while Kai studied seriously. Mama! Luna shrieked, then stopped. Pretty! Mama's a princess. Not princess, baby. Just dressed up. No. Kai said firmly, looking up. Princess. Like books. Very beautiful princess. Damien agreed, earning Luna's giggles. The easy interaction with her children, natural affection shown after short time, made this harder. Tomorrow, win or lose, they'd address what came next. But tonight she'd pretend this real, that she belonged here with this man, in this life. Come, Damien said. Let's get fed before leaving. Princesses need strength for battle. Is it really battle? Kai asked, picking up undertones. Damien knelt to his level. Sometimes, but don't worry. I'll protect Mama. And she'll protect me. That's what partners do. Partners. The word lodged in her heart as they went to dining room. In hours, they'd walk into gathering as false partners, pretending intimacy non-existent. The dangerous part was how much she wanted to stop pretending. The Meridian Hotel ballroom glittered like a predator's eye. Serena's hand rested on Damien's arm as they paused at the entrance, letting the room catalog them. Breathe, Damien murmured. You've got this. She wasn't sure, The ballroom packed with supernatural elite alphas in designer suits, omegas in gowns costing more than houses, betas managing the delicate social dance. Somewhere in that crowd, Natasha Volkov waited. They'd barely taken 3 steps before. Whispers started. Is that Blackstone? Who's the Omega? Never seen her before. Must be new. Look at the dress. The jewels. He's marking her as his. Damien's hand covered hers. A gesture looking protective but feeling like partnership. Ignore them. They're meant to unsettle. It's working. Then let's give them something else discussing. He guided her toward the bar with confidence of someone owning every room entered. Champagne? Water? Need clear head. Smart. He ordered. Both? Positioning his body blocking worst stares. Natasha's northeast corner, holding court near terrace doors. Serena didn't look. Looking showed interest, weakness. Has she noticed us? The moment we walked in, she's deciding approach. His fingers brushed hers, handing water over. Remember plan. We mingle, stay visible, wait for her coming to us. And if she doesn't, she will. Victor didn't send her to observe. They moved through crowds with practiced ease, or rather, Damien moved easily while Serena tried not tripping over her train. He introduced her simply as Serena. No last name. No explanation. Frustrating and intriguing people equally. Damien, an older alpha, approached, steel gray hair and cold eyes marking importance. Heard you had incident last night. News travels fast, Counselor Reeves. Damien's tone stayed pleasant but wary. Nothing serious. Serious enough requiring medical attention from what I hear. The counselor's gaze shifted. And you are? With me, Damien answered before she could speak. That's all that matters. The dismissal was clear, but Counselor Reeves didn't retreat. Of course. Still, one wonders about timing. Attacks on territory leaders, new alliances forming. Interesting times. Indeed. Damien's hand found her back small. If you'll excuse us. They moved away, but Serena felt watching eyes wait. Counselor Reeves is neutral, Damien explained quietly, but neutrality can be bought. You think he's working with Victor? Think everyone here works their own angle. Question is which angles intersect with Damien Blackstone. The voice was honey over poison. Serena turned, finding a woman who could only be Natasha Volkov. Tall, blonde, wearing white like wedding dress or shroud. Her pale blue eyes fixed on Serena with laser focus. Natasha. Damien's voice gave nothing away. Didn't expect seeing you so far from home. Business brings me to your lovely city. Though hearing you've had local troubles? Her smile was sharp. Animal attacks, wasn't it? Something like that. How fortunate finding help. Those pale eyes hadn't left Serena's face. I don't believe we've been introduced. No. Damien agreed. You haven't been. The snub was deliberate, public. Color rose in Natasha's cheeks, but her smile never wavered. How mysterious. Well, I'm sure we'll have chance getting acquainted. After all, I plan extended stay. She paused. My brother sends regards. He's always interested in Blackstone territory developments. How thoughtful. Please return regards. Along with reminder my territory remains closed to Riverbrook wolves. Without explicit permission. Of course. Though territory lines can be so fluid, especially when leadership changes. Her gaze flicked to Serena, or when new vulnerabilities appear. The threat was subtle but clear. Damien's body tensed, but before responding, Serena found herself speaking. Wasn't aware Riverbrook Pack had interests this far south. Her voice came out steadier than expected. Distance must be challenging maintaining connections. Natasha's eyes sharpened. Oh, we maintain all sorts connections, some stretching back years, some thought lost but recently rediscovered. How nice. Nothing quite like reconnecting with past. Serena smiled sweetly, though I find present so much more interesting. Don't you? Depends entirely what present offers. Natasha stepped closer, Serena catching her scent, eyes and metal and something medicinal. Some presents come with hidden costs, all best ones do. For a moment, they stood frozen, two women measuring across invisible battlefield. Then Natasha laughed, bright and false. I like her, Damien. She has spirit. Let's hope it's enough. She swept away, white dress trailing like threat. Well, Damien said after a moment, that was terrifying. I was going to say impressive. His hand found hers, squeezing gently. You held your own. She knows who I am. Suspected. Now knows. Certain. He guided her toward quiet alcove. Which means we need Mr. Blackstone? They turned, finding young Beta in hotel uniform looking nervous. Situation requiring attention. Your security chief in manager's office. Damien frowned. What kind situation? Wasn't given details, sir. Only urgent. Every instinct screamed trap. But Damien was already moving. Where's office? I'll show you. No, Serena caught his arm. This feels wrong. Why, you're staying here. Public. With witnesses. He caught passing security his own, she realized. Johnson, Miss Winters doesn't leave ballroom. Understood? Yes, sir. Damien, 5 minutes. Check what Marcus wants, be right back. He kissed her forehead. Gesture looking natural but feeling like goodbye. Stay visible. Stay safe. He followed the Beta out, leaving Serena in ballroom full of predators with only Johnson's presence as protection. She counted heartbeats, trying to look calm while nerves screamed. 1 minute. 2. 3. Champagne? Serena turned, finding server with glass tray. She started refusing, then noticed his eyes flat. Wrong. Someone playing roles. No thank you. Certain? Special vintage. Mr. Volkov insisted. Ice-flooded veins. She stepped back, but server moved with her, still smiling empty. I said no, Johnson. She looked for security, but he'd vanished. Crowd had shifted, subtly boxing her in. Now, Natasha's voice came behind. No need for alarm. Just having conversation. Serena spun, finding the woman returned, this time with 2 large enforcers despite formal wear. Where's Damien? Dealing with small emergency. Something about home security and 2 missing children. Natasha's smile was razor sharp. Really should have accepted Victor's original offer. Would have been simpler. Terror and rage roared. If you've touched my children, you're... Children? Natasha laughed. Oh dear. Those children belong to Riverbrook Pack. You're just surrogate, keeping them warm. Room too hot, too cold. Mind racing for exits. Help, anything. Damien will find note explaining sudden departure. Couldn't handle pressure, attention. Decided. Returning where belong. Natasha gestured to enforcers. Shall we? This was it. The moment run from 3 years. But something changed. Maybe Damien's faith. Maybe twins' laughter. Maybe finding strength unknown. No word rang out louder than intended, drawing nearby attention. Natasha's smile faltered. I beg your pardon? I said no. Serena straightened, letting every suppressed Omega instinct flood through. Not going anywhere. Not now. Not ever. You seem confused about having choice. I'm under impression we're public with 100 witnesses. Serena raised voice slightly. Really going to drag Omega from formal gathering? How very. Riverbrook, people definitely watching now. Phones appearing. Natasha's face went cold. You've Forgotten place. No, finally remembered it. Serena met those eyes without flinching. And it's not with you. The ballroom held its breath. Serena felt dozens of eyes watching, phones recording what would be across Supernatural's social media within minutes. Natasha's composure cracked slightly. You dare refuse direct pack summons? Not pack. Haven't been for 3 years, Serena kept, voice steady despite racing heart. Your brother saw to that when he what? Natasha stepped closer, enforcers flanking. Choose words carefully. Defamation of Alpha is serious crime. Truth isn't defamation. Murmurs rippled through. Watchers, several phones definitely recording now. The truth, Natasha said silkily, is you ran with pack property. Twin offspring of significant bloodline value. That's theft. Children aren't property, aren't they? Natasha produced folded document from clutch. Then what's this? Serena's. Blood went cold. She recognized official seal, formal language visible even from distance. Mating contract. Pre-signed by Victor, waiting only her mark for binding. Not valid. I never signed, didn't you? Natasha unfolded paper fully, revealing signature at bottom. Your guardian signed behalf. Perfectly legal for unmated Omega under pack protection. My guardian had no right, your guardian had every right. Natasha's eyes glittered with triumph. Making you run away, mate. Those children? Legally Victor's room erupted. Voices rose in shock. Speculation. Judgment. Serena felt walls closing. Same trapped sensation driving her to run 3 years ago. No word came out cracked. That's not Damian will, mister. Blackstone has no standing. This is pack law, not territory politics. Natasha gestured to enforcers. Now, quietly, or you can explain why you're threatening my mate. Damian's voice cut through chaos like blade. He stood in ballroom entrance, Marcus at shoulder, expression promising violence to anyone touching what was his. Relief flooded through Serena so fast knees nearly buckled. Your mate? Natasha laughed, but sounded forced. Please. This charade, no charade. Damian moved through crowd like water, people scrambling aside. Reaching Serena, he pulled her against him, gesture both protective and possessive. Serena and I have been privately bonded for weeks. Shock rippled through room. Even Marcus looked surprised. Impossible, Natasha sputtered. No announcement. No ceremony. Since when do I announce private business to world? Damian's voice was deadly soft. But if requiring proof, he turned to Serena, amber eyes holding question and apology. She understood instantly, asking permission, selling this lie, making real enough for protection. She answered by pulling his head down and kissing him. It wasn't gentle, desperate and fierce, full of 3 years loneliness finding answer. His arms came around, lifting against him, and for a moment ballroom disappeared. When breaking apart, room was silent. Well, someone said faintly, definitely real. Damian kept her close facing Natasha again. As you see, any claim Victor had is superseded by our bond. Serena is mine. Children are mine. If anyone tries taking them, they'll learn why I've held territory 15 years. You can't just actually, he can. Counselor Reeves stepped forward, expression thoughtful. Private bondings recognized under Section 7 territorial accords. If Mr. Blackstone claims mate bond exists, Omega confirms that supersedes previous arrangements. She's lying. Both are. Natasha's voice rose. Obviously convenience arrangement avoiding calling me liar. Damian's voice dropped to growl. In my territory? Before witnesses? Challenge hung in air. Accusing Alpha. of lying about maid bond publicly was grounds for formal duel. Even Natasha wasn't that foolish. I'm saying, she said carefully, timing is suspicious. Love often is. Damien's hand found Serena's fingers interlocking. Now, excuse us. One taking maid home. Seems someone attempted breaching our security. Need ensuring children safe. Our children. Words sent warmth through Serena's chest even as mind raced. What had they done? Public claim like this couldn't be taken back. This isn't over, Natasha warned. Victor wants verification. Council can submit requirements through proper channels. Marcus stepped forward, every inch enforcer. Meanwhile, Ms. Volkov, your presence in Blackstone territory no longer welcome. 12 hours to leave. Can't ban me. Broke no laws. Attempted kidnapping pack member definitely illegal, Damien said mildly. Or did you think I lacked security footage of enforcers trying drugging my mate? He held up phone showing clear video of fake server attempting forcing. Champagne on Serena. Natasha went pale. Proves nothing. Proves enough. 12 hours, Natasha. Don't make me revoke. For moment, violence hovered. Natasha's enforcers tensed, hands moving toward concealed weapons. Marcus and materialized security responded in kind. Then Natasha laughed, high and bitter. Well played, Blackstone. But isn't over. Brother doesn't give up his easily. Good thing. Nothing here his. Damien's voice held finality. Goodbye, Natasha. She swept out, enforcers trailing. Ballroom erupted in conversation moment she cleared doors. Need to go? Marcus said quietly. Now. Before anyone else decides testing claim, Damien nodded, guiding Serena toward exit. She moved autopilot, mind spinning. They'd sold lie. But at what cost? What happened now? Breathe. Damien murmured as reaching car. Just breathe. Almost safe. The twins are fine. Security breach was ruse getting me away. But Mrs. Chen has them in safe room. I've got people with them. Car pulled away from hotel. Serena finally let herself shake. What did we do? What? We had to. Damien pulled her against side. Sorry. No, this isn't what wanted. You saved us. Again. Keep saving us. You saved yourself. Just gave backup. His arm tightened. But Serena, what I said there. Me talking about what comes next. The fake bond. Is that what it is? Fake? She pulled back looking at him. Amber eyes held heat and hope and something looking like forever. Damien. No, we agreed pretend. But standing there, claiming you, saying children mine. Didn't feel fake kissing you either. She admitted, thank God. He cupped her face gently. Because I've been falling since you sang in that alley. Since choosing kindness over safety. Since trusting me with children, insane. We've known each other 3 days. 3 days or 3 years or 3 decades. Know what I want. His thumb brushed cheek. Question is, what do you want? What did she want? Safety for children. Home not shadowed by fear. But more. Want stop running, she whispered. Want belonging somewhere. With someone. Then belong with me. Not because needing protection, but because wanting. Because when looking at Luna and Kai, see our children. When looking at you, see my future. Tears slipped down cheeks. What if Victor then faced together? As pack, as family. He pressed forehead to hers. Say yes, Serena. Say you'll stay. Say you'll let this be real. Car pulled through estate gates. Could see lights blazing every window. Soon she'd hold babies. Ensure safety. But first, yes. She breathed. Yes to all. This time kissing was soft and sure. Full of promise. Not desperate performance from ballroom, but something deeper, something true. Still kissing when car stopped, only breaking apart when Marcus cleared throat. Twins asking for you, he said, trying not smiling. Apparently Luna refusing sleep until showing picture drew of bad lady in white dress. How did she best not asking? Child sees everything. Marcus's expression grew serious. Sir, Natasha's people already packing, but isn't over. No. Damien helped Serena from car. Double security. Reach out allies. If Victor wants fight, he'll get one. But tomorrow's problem. Tonight had two children comforting and truths figuring out. Walking hand in hand into house, Serena felt something settle in chest. Home. After 3 years running, finally home, even if having to fight keeping it. Luna's drawing was disturbingly accurate. See, Mama? Bad lady with mean eyes. She held crayon masterpiece proudly. But you brave. Like superhero. Serena sat on Luna's bed. Both twins cuddled close despite late hour. They'd refused sleeping separately after security scare. How you know about bad lady, sweetheart? Luna shrugged with toddler nonchalance. Saw in head. She wanted taking us away, but Daddy Damien wouldn't let. Serena's heart stuttered. Daddy Damien. When had that started? He's not, she stopped. Wasn't he? After tonight's public claim, after promises made. He protects us, Kai said quietly, curled against other side. Like real daddy would. Oh, sweethearts. Can we stay? Kai's voice small. Please. Like having own room and toys and people who don't yell. Weight of simple words crushed her. 3 years in stable housing. Frightened landlords. Keeping quiet, avoiding notice. Babies deserve better. We're going try. Would you like? Staying here with Mr. Damien? Daddy Damien. Luna corrected firmly. Said could call him if wanted. You want us wanting? Convoluted toddler logic made Serena smile despite everything. Think. Yes, if you want. Good. Luna snuggled closer. Now everyone stays together forever. If only that simple. Soft knock interrupted. Damien stood doorway. Hard doing annoying flutter at sight. Changed from formal wear into soft pants and Henley looking approachable and dangerous simultaneously. Mind. If joining family meeting? Daddy? Luna launched herself with typical enthusiasm. He caught easily, settling on hip like done 1,000 times. Hey princess, heard you drew picture tonight? While Luna chattered about artistic process, Kai scooted closer to Serena. Is he really daddy now? Whispered. It's complicated, baby. But you kissed, like fairy tales. Means happy ever after, right? Before answering, Damien sat bed's edge. Luna still attached koala-like. Can I tell both secret? Twins nodded eagerly. Never been daddy before. Might make mistakes. But promise trying best. If you'll help learning. Deal? Deal. Luna shrieked. Kai studied with 2 wise eyes. Will you leave like other daddy? Serena's breath caught. Kai never talked biological father. Hadn't known he remembered. Damien's expression went serious. No, won't leave. Even if scary or hard, won't leave. That's what family means, staying together no matter. Promise. Promise. Kai held out pinky. Pinky promise. Those most important. Damien linked pinky without hesitation. Pinky promise. Something inside Serena broke and rebuilt that moment. Watching powerful alpha make pinky promises with son, holding daughter like precious cargo, patient with fears. Mama crying, Luna announced. Happy tears or sad? Happy. Definitely happy. Took another hour settling twins. 2 more stories. Detailed breakfast discussion. Luna insisting stuffed wolf needed own goodnight kiss from both parents. Finally, exhausted children gave way sleeping ones. Serena and Damien stood hallway, suddenly alone and unsure. Or you can explain why you're threatening my mate. Damien's voice cut through chaos like blade. He stood in ballroom entrance, Marcus at shoulder, expression promising violence to anyone touching what was his. Relief flooded through Serena so fast knees nearly buckled. Your mate? Natasha laughed, but sounded forced. Please. This charade, no charade. Damien moved through crowd like water, people scrambling aside. Reaching Serena, he pulled her against him, gesture both protective and possessive. Serena and I have been privately bonded for weeks. Shock rippled through room. Even Marcus looked surprised. Impossible, Natasha sputtered. No announcement. No ceremony. Since when do I announce private business to world? Damien's voice was deadly soft. But if requiring proof, he turned to Serena, amber eyes holding question and apology. She understood instantly, asking permission, selling this lie, making real enough for protection. She answered by pulling his head down and kissing him. It wasn't gentle, desperate and fierce, full of 3 years loneliness finding answer. His arms came around, lifting against him, and for a moment ballroom disappeared. When breaking apart, room was silent. Well, someone said faintly, definitely real. Damien kept her close facing Natasha again. As you see, any claim Victor had is superseded by our bond. Serena is mine. Children are mine. If anyone tries taking them, they'll learn why I've held territory 15 years. You can't just actually, he can. Counselor Reeves stepped forward, expression thoughtful. Private bondings recognized under Section 7 Territorial Accords. If Mr. Blackstone claims maid bond exists, Omega confirms that supersedes previous arrangements. She's lying. Both are. Natasha's voice rose. Obviously convenience arrangement, avoiding calling me liar. Damien's voice dropped to growl. In my territory? Before witnesses? Challenge hung in air. Accusing Alpha of lying about maid bond publicly was grounds for formal duel. Even Natasha wasn't that foolish. I'm saying, she said carefully, timing is suspicious. Love often is. Damien's hand found Serena's fingers interlocking. Now, excuse us. One taking maid home. Seems someone attempted breaching our security. Need ensuring children safe. Our children. Words sent warmth through Serena's chest even as mind raced. What had they done? Public claim like this couldn't be taken back. This isn't over, Natasha warned. Victor wants verification. Council will require. Council can submit requirements through proper channels. Marcus stepped forward, every inch enforcer. Meanwhile, Ms. Volkov, your presence in Blackstone territory no longer welcome. 12 hours to leave. Can't ban me. Broke no laws. Attempted kidnapping pack member definitely illegal, Damien said mildly. Or did you think I lacked security footage of enforcers trying drugging my mate? He held up phone showing clear video of fake server attempting forcing. Champagne on Serena. Natasha went pale. Proves nothing. Proves enough. 12 hours, Natasha. Don't make me revoke. For a moment, violence hovered. Natasha's enforcers tensed, hands moving toward concealed weapons. Marcus and materialized security responded in kind. Then Natasha laughed, high and bitter. Well played, Blackstone. But isn't over. Brother doesn't give up his easily. Good thing. Nothing here his. Damien's voice held finality. Goodbye, Natasha. She swept out, enforcers trailing. Ballroom erupted in conversation. Moment she cleared doors. Need to go? Marcus said quietly. Now. Before anyone else decides testing claim, Damien nodded, guiding Serena toward exit. She moved autopilot, mind spinning. They'd sold lie, but at what cost? What happened now? Breathe, Damien murmured as reaching car. Just breathe. Almost safe. The twins are fine. Security breach was ruse getting me away, but Mrs. Chen has them in safe room. I've got people with them. Car pulled away from hotel. Serena finally let herself shake. What did we do? What? We had to. Damien pulled her against side. Sorry. No, this isn't what wanted. You saved us. Again. Keep saving us. You saved yourself. Just gave back up. His arm tightened. But Serena, what I said there. Me talking about what comes next. The fake bond. Is that what it is? Fake? She pulled back, looking at him. Amber eyes held heat and hope and something looking like forever. Damien. No, we agreed pretend. But standing there, claiming you, saying children mine, didn't feel fake kissing you either, she admitted. Thank God. He cupped her face gently. Because I've been falling since you sang in that alley. Since choosing kindness over safety. Since trusting me with children, insane. We've known each other 3 days. 3 days or 3 years or 3 decades. Know what I want. His thumb brushed cheek. Question is, what do you want? What did she want? Safety for children. Home not shadowed by fear. But more. Want stop running, she whispered. Want belonging somewhere. With someone. Then belong with me. Not because needing protection, but because wanting. Because when looking at Luna and Kai, see our children. When looking at you, see my future. Tears slipped down cheeks. What if Victor then faced together? As pack. As family. He pressed forehead to hers. Say yes, Serena. Say you'll stay. Say you'll let this be real. Car pulled through estate gates. Could see lights blazing every window. Soon she'd hold babies. Ensure safety. But first, yes. She breathed. Yes to all. This time kissing was soft and sure. Full of promise. Not desperate performance from ballroom, but something deeper. Something true. Still kissing when car stopped. Only breaking apart when Marcus cleared throat. Twins asking for you, he said, trying not smiling. Apparently Luna refusing sleep until showing picture drew of bad lady in white dress. How did she best not asking? Child sees everything. Marcus's expression grew serious. Sir, Natasha's people already packing, but isn't over. No. Damien helped Serena from car. Double security. Reach out allies. If Victor wants fight, he'll get one. But tomorrow's problem. Tonight had 2 children comforting and truths figuring out. Walking hand in hand into house, Serena felt something settle in chest. Home. After 3 years running, finally home, even if having to fight keeping it. Luna's drawing was disturbingly accurate. See, Mama? Bad lady with mean eyes. She held crayon masterpiece proudly. But you brave. Like superhero. Serena sat on Luna's bed. Both twins cuddled close despite late hour. They'd refused sleeping separately after security scare. How you know about bad lady, sweetheart? Luna shrugged with toddler nonchalance. Saw in head. She wanted taking us away, but Daddy Damien wouldn't let. Serena's heart stuttered. Daddy Damien. When had that started? He's not, she stopped. Wasn't he? After tonight's public claim, after promises made. He protects us, Kai said quietly, curled against other side. Like real daddy would. Oh, sweethearts. Can we stay? Kai's voice small. Please. Like having own room and toys and people who don't yell. Weight of simple words crushed her. 3 years in stable housing. frightened landlords, keeping quiet, avoiding notice. Babies deserve better. We're going try. Would you like staying here with Mr. Damien? Daddy Damien, Luna corrected firmly, said could call him if wanted. You want us wanting? Convoluted toddler logic made Serena smile despite everything. Think, yes, if you want. Good. Luna snuggled closer. Now everyone stays together forever. If only that simple. Soft knock interrupted. Damien stood doorway, heart doing annoying flutter at sight. Changed from formal wear into soft pants and Henley looking approachable and dangerous simultaneously. Mind if joining family meeting? Daddy? Luna launched herself with typical enthusiasm. He caught easily, settling on hip like done 1,000 times. Hey princess, heard you drew picture tonight? While Luna chattered about artistic process, Kai scooted closer to Serena. Is he really daddy now? Whispered. It's complicated, baby. But you kissed, like fairy tales. Means happy ever after, right? Before answering, Damien sat bed's edge. Luna still attached koala-like. Can I tell both secret? Twins nodded eagerly. Never been daddy before. Might make mistakes, but promise trying best. If you'll help learning. Deal? Deal. Luna shrieked. Kai studied with 2 wise eyes. Will you leave like other daddy? Serena's breath caught. Kai never talked biological father. Hadn't known he remembered. Damien's expression went serious. No, won't leave. Even if scary or hard, won't leave. That's what family means, staying together no matter. Promise. Promise. Kai held out pinky. Pinky promise. Those most important. Damien linked pinky without hesitation. Pinky promise. Something inside Serena broke and rebuilt that moment. Watching powerful alpha make pinky promises with son, holding daughter like precious cargo, patient with fears. Mama crying, Luna announced. Happy tears or sad? Happy, definitely happy. Took another hour settling twins. 2 more stories. Detailed breakfast discussion. Luna insisting stuffed wolf needed own goodnight kiss from both parents. Finally, exhausted children gave way, sleeping ones. Serena and Damien stood hallway, suddenly alone and unsure. Thank you, she said, for being good with them. They make easy. He paused. Did you mean said? About staying? Did you mean said? About being real? Instead answering words, he backed her against wall and kissed. Not performative like ball, not desperate like car, but slow and thorough, full of intent. Does that feel fake? Asked when breaking apart. No, voice came embarrassingly breathy. Definitely not fake. Good. Because need telling something. Need believing, I mean. His hands. Framed face. I love you. Damien, know it's fast. No, insane. But spent last 5 years just existing, going through motions. Then crashed into life with fierce protection and gentle heart and incredible children. Suddenly remembered what living felt. Don't know me. Not really. Been hiding so much, then tell. Tell everything. Won't change feeling. His thumb stroked cheeks. Love your survivor. Love choosing children over easy life. Love facing down Natasha Volkov in ballroom full strangers. Not backing down. Was terrified. But did anyway. That's courage. He leaned forehead against hers. Love your courage. Love children. Love way making house feel home. Love you. Words never thought hearing. Never thought deserving. Wrapped around like armor. Love you too. Whispered. Didn't mean to. Tried not. But he kissed again. Swallowing protests. When hands started wandering, reluctantly pushed back. Need talking what happens next. Victor won't give up. Natasha just opening move. No. He took hand, leading to study. Mark is gathering intelligence. Have options. Study was organized chaos, files spread surfaces, computers showing security feeds, war room for battle ahead. Jesus, Serena breathed. How long planning this? Since about 30 minutes after meeting. He looked almost embarrassed. Might gone slightly overboard. Slightly. Protect what's mine, said simply. And became mine moment, choosing kindness and ally. She studied files, financial records, territory maps, communication intercepts. You've been investigating Victor for years. Poison in community. Uses tradition excusing cruelty. Damien. Pulled up document, but made enemies. Lots. People supporting if came formal challenge. Challenge? Blood went cold. Damien, no alpha challenges to death. Only if party refuses yielding. Victor never yield. His pride, his weakness. Damien turned facing. But last resort. Have other plans. Such as legal adoption. Twins. If recognized father supersedes biological claim. Formal mate bonding between us real. Not just declaration. And he paused. Complicated part. More complicated than fake real bonds. Been building case with supernatural counsel. Evidence Victor's treaty violations, abuse pack members, illegal breeding programs. Serena went still. Breeding programs? You weren't first. Omega tried forcing producing offspring, but first successfully escaping with children. Expression darkened. Others weren't lucky. Nausea rolled through. How many? At least 12 documented. Most didn't survive pregnancies. Ones who did pulled up photos making want weep. Children taken immediately. Raised pack enforcers. No connection mothers. Oh God. Sank into chair. Knew cruel, but this systematic. Organized. Completely illegal under current law. Damien knelt beside chair. With testimony, evidence what tried with you can bring down. Not through challenge but law. Testimony would mean going public. Telling everyone. Twins would know mother hero saving from monster. He took hands. But your choice. Can fight other ways preferring. Thought of photos. Other Omegas who hadn't escaped. Children raised without love. How long? Legal route? Months. Maybe year. But Marcus thinks getting injunctions preventing immediate action. And meantime, we live, raise children, build family. He squeezed hands. Be happy despite him. Our family, our children. Words settled bones like truth. Okay, said, do legally. But Damien, if comes for them, if tries, then kill him. Said simply, like fact. Legal channels for civilization, but threatens mine directly. Tear apart. Believed him. This man playing gentle with children would become monster protecting. Dichotomy should frighten. Instead, made feel safe first time. 3 years. One more thing, Damien said, moving desk. Had Marcus expedite. Handed envelope. Inside legal documents, adoption papers. Luna and Kai already filed supernatural courts. Just needed signatures. How might called several favors. Paid expedited processing. Possibly bribed clerk. Looked unrepentant. Wanted ready case needed moving fast. Thought of everything. Not everything. Pulled another document. This requires more discussion. Marriage certificate. Made bond registration. Official papers making public claim legal reality. Damien. No should wait. Proper courtship. Let children adjust. But Victor won't wait. No, won't. Set papers aside. Should be romantic. Deserve flowers and dinners and traditional things. Not rush ceremony because threats. She stood, moving where leaning against desk. Know what deserve? Everything, partner. Someone seeing more than incubator or possession. Someone loving children. She framed face with hands. Someone facing threats for us and making pinky promises with equal sincerity. Serena asked me. Eyes flared gold. What? Question. Ask properly. For a moment, just stared. Then Damien Blackstone Alpha, billionaire, slid knee on study floor. Serena Winters said, voice rough emotion. Saved life in alley. Trusted with children. Made remember having heart. Will marry me? Be mate, partner, everything? Let be father Luna and Kai and any other children? Choose me as choose you? Through tears. Saw pulling small box. Ring inside perfect, not huge but elegant and strong. Like them. Yes. Whispered. Then louder. Yes to all. Hands shook, slipping ring on finger. Then standing, lifting, spinning while laughed and cried and kissed senseless. Tomorrow, said against lips. Do tomorrow. Before Victor makes another move, the twins will be ring bearers. Or flower children. Whatever want. Said down but kept close. Their day too. Family, said wonderingly. Really going be family. Already are. This just makes official. Somewhere. House clock chimed midnight. New day. New beginning. And first time 3 years. Serena wasn't afraid what tomorrow might bring. Sunrise painted Damien's office in gold and possibility. Serena hadn't slept, too much adrenaline. Too many plans spinning. Found herself at desk, studying evidence against Victor while Damien made calls adjacent room. 3 ceremonies, he saying. Yes, this morning. Don't care cost. 3? He emerged. 20 minutes later, looking satisfied. Everything arranged. Supernatural court 9 for legal. Pack blessing 10. Human courthouse 11. Seems excessive. Want ironclad. No loopholes. Victor exploit. Pulled her from chair into arms. Plus, deserve married 3 times over. The twins still sleeping. Mrs. Chen preparing special wedding breakfast. Marcus handling security. Vivian, already en route with options, kissed forehead. All you do is say yes. 3 times. Created monster. She laughed. Romantic, overachieving monster. Your monster agreed. Forever. Word should terrify. Instead, felt like promise worth keeping. By7, house was controlled chaos. Luna spinning circles in puffy dress, declaring herself most beautiful flower girl whole world. Kai in miniature suit practice carrying rings with serious concentration. Mama pretty. Luna shrieked when Serena emerged in cream dress. Vivian selected. Like queen. Mama is pretty. Kai agreed. Then tugged Damien's hand. Tell her daddy. Casual. Use of title made Damien's eyes suspiciously bright. Mama most beautiful woman any world, said seriously. Very lucky she chose us. Chose each other. Serena corrected. Own eyes stinging. Supernatural courthouse was architectural marvel. Hidden. Plain side downtown. Judge Martinez, ancient vampire with kind eyes, presided briefly. Do you, Damien Blackstone, take this Omega as lawfully wedded mate, protect and cherish this life and whatever after? I do. Do you, Serena Winters, take this Alpha as lawfully wedded mate, stand beside in all things, this life and whatever after? I do, by power vested by supernatural counsel, pronounce legally bound. 1 down. Pack ceremony took place small grove behind estate. Marcus stood witness while elder from Damien's pack spoke ancient words. This time, vows different promises of pack, family, building new from ashes. When elder pressed hands together, Serena felt bond snap place. Not just words or legality but deeper. Connection thrumming through bones, linking not just Damien but larger pack structure. 2 down. Human courthouse busiest, filled ordinary people doing ordinary things. Luna charmed everyone clerk's office while Kai solemnly presented rings exactly. Right moment. Now pronounce husband and wife. 3 ceremonies. 3 bonds. 3 ways saying mine to universe. Is over? Luna asked, signing final papers. Our real family now? Always real family, Damien said, scooping up. This just gives special papers saying so. Oh, she considered. Can have cake now? They laughing, all 4, when Marcus appeared, grim expression. Sir, have problem. Warmth of morning chilled instantly. Not here, Damien said quietly. Children, go with Mrs. Chan. Has surprise kitchen. Once twins gone. Marcus pulled phone. Victor released statement 20 minutes ago. Calling marriage. Invalid. Demanding immediate return his children. What grounds? Serena's voice steady despite racing heart. Claim still bound guardian contract. Any marriage without PAC approval void. That's not how law, not playing by law anymore, Marcus interrupted. Mobilizing. Sources say gathering supporters, formal PAC challenge. How many? 40 wolves so far. Maybe more. Serena felt blood drain. PAC challenges weren't just alpha against alpha war. Every follower would fight. How many we have? Damien asked. 60 confirmed. 20 considering. Marcus paused. But his wolves military trained. Ours mostly civilians. Quality over quantity, Damien said. But Serena heard concern. There's more. Marcus looked uncomfortable. Demanding proof. Consummation. Says without. Marriage isn't valid traditional law. Heat flooded Serena's cheeks. That's archaic. But technically still books. Damien's jaw tight. Trying force providing intimate details or admit marriage just protection. So provide proof. Serena said quietly. Both men looked at her. Not details, but proof made bond. That's medical. Verifiable. Met Damien's eyes. Unless planning wait? Planning giving wedding night without death threats, he said roughly. Deserve what deserve is husband touching because want, not because some asshole demands proof. Stepped closer. Choose you, remember? All of you, including this. Marcus cleared throat. I'll coordinate security. Medical examiner can come tomorrow, official verification. He fled, leaving alone. Serena silenced with kiss. Shut up, take me bed. Have bond complete. Control snapped. One moment standing, next swept into arms, carrying toward master suite never seen. Romantic. Laughed against neck. Be romantic later. Right now. Kick door shut. Right now need understanding something. What? Said down carefully. Hands. Framing face. This isn't because Victor isn't about proof or legality or protection. Because wanted since moment sang in alley. Because mine and I'm yours and everything else just noise. No. Whispered. Known since let Kai play piano. Since ate Luna's squished cookie. Since chose mercy for man threatening us. My wise brave mate kissed softly. Sure? Been sure since promise not leaving. Since made us family with witness. And law in love. Started unbuttoning shirt. Now stop talking, show what forever feels like. What followed gentle and fierce by turns. Patient exploration giving way desperate need. Made bond. Already strong from ceremony. Blazed life fully. As coming together. Not just bodies but souls. Linking ways transcending physical. Mine. Damien growled against neck. Yours. Agreed. Then bit shoulder hard enough marking. And you're mine. Forever. Forever. Such small word for vast promise. Later, tangled in sheets smelling like them. Serena traced patterns on chest. Think will be enough? Legal marriage. maid bonds, adoption papers, has to be pressed kiss to hair. But if not, then fight. Together. Together. Agreed. Soft knock interrupted. Mama, Daddy, brought cake. Despite everything, Serena laughed. Teach them knocking? Marcus actually said walking in bonding parents could scar life. Wise men, dressed quickly. Serena blushing at knowing look Mrs. Chen gave emerging. But twins just wanted sharing chocolate cake and stories morning. Mrs. Chen says having party tomorrow, Kai announced. Celebrate being family. Small party, Mrs. Chen clarified. Just pack members offering blessing. Will bad lady come? Luna asked. No, sweetheart. Only good people loving us. Good. Luna's expression fierce for toddler. If bad people come, bite them. No biting, Serena said automatically. Unless trying hurt us, Damien added. Then can bite, Damien. What? Good knowing defend herself. Casual domesticity debating parenting over wedding cake while threats loomed surreal. But perfect. This life now. Chaos and love and danger and joy mixed. Love you, she said suddenly. All, even parts encouraging toddler violence, especially those parts. Damien grinned. Fun parts. Fun daddy. Luna agreed. Chocolate on nose. Best daddy, Kai added quietly. Despite Victor's threats, despite challenges ahead, despite everything in moment, simply family enjoying cake. Tomorrow bring battles. Today theirs. To family. Damien raised milk glass toasting. To family. Serena echoed. To cake. Luna shrieked. To forever. Kai whispered. For voices. One family. Ready facing whatever next. Together. Pack gathering started noon. Estate grounds filling with wolves coming offer blessings. Serena stood terrace, watching arrivals. Trying calm nerves. Breathe. Damien murmured, hand finding hers. Here supporting us. No, just gestured growing crowd. Haven't been packed 3 years. Forgot overwhelming. You'll brilliant. Squeezed hand. If anyone makes uncomfortable, Marcus escorts out. Violently, if necessary. Despite nerves. Smiled. Overprotective alpha husband showing. Twins naturally. Having time lives. Luna appointed herself official greeter, running meet arrivals with enthusiasm, making formal wolves crack smiles. Kai, quieter but welcoming, showed piano skills anyone listening. Children remarkable, said Dr. Sarah Chen, pack healer. Confident despite everything. They're resilient, Serena agreed. Watching Luna demonstrate spinning to enchanted teenagers. Like mother, Dr. Chan studied with knowing eyes. Bond strong. Seeing aura gold threads connecting alpha and children. True family bond. Before responding, commotion at gate drew attention. Lone figure approached foot, hands visible, moving slowly broadcasting peaceful intentions. Marcus intercepted immediately, but stranger's words carried clearly. Seek sanctuary and audience with Alpha Blackstone. Bring information about Victor Volkov's plans. Damien tensed beside. Stay with children, ordered. Already moving, but Serena caught arm. Face things together, remember? Expression softened marginally. Together, agreed. Approach gate where Marcus had stranger young woman, barely teens surrounded security. Looked exhausted. Clothes torn, red hair matted with dirt and blood. State name and business. Damien commanded. Rose Winters, girl's green eyes found Serena's. Was part Victor's pack. Until 3 days ago, Serena's breath caught. Winters, her assumed name. Chosen random 3 years ago. Coincidence or Why leave? Damien asked. Because planning terrible. And because Rose's gaze locked on Serena. Because couldn't stand watching destroy my sister. World tilted. Serena stared really looked. Red hair different. Died probably. Face thinner. Marked hardship. But eyes, Rose whispered. Hello, Lena. Rose smiled tremulously. Been looking. 3 years. Could be trap, Marcus warned. Not. Rose pulled sleeve, revealing savage claw marks. These from Victor's enforcer trying leave first time. Second time, smarter. Rose. Serena moved without thinking, pulling into fierce hug. Oh God, Rosie. Thought dead. They told me dead. Told same about you. Rose clung, shaking. Said, died childbirth. Babies didn't survive. Mourned 2 years before finding truth. What truth? Damien's voice carefully controlled. Rose pulled back, wiping eyes. Victor lying everyone. Lena Serena wasn't random Omega found. She's his brother's daughter. His niece. Killed own brother getting pack control. Then tried forcing into maid bond legitimizing claim. Gathered pack members gone silent. Listening. Every word. That's why wants twins. Rose continued. Not just random shifter children. Rightful heirs Riverbrook pack. Entire power base depends never claiming birthright. Have proof? Marcus demanded. Rose pulled battered phone. 3 years. Gathered evidence. Documents. Recordings. Photos. Everything could steal without caught. Why now? Damien asked. Why reveal now? Because desperate. Losing Serena. Losing twins made reckless. Planning attack full moon tomorrow night. Not formal challenge ambush. Has 40 wolves ready. Dying because don't know truth. And if did know, half turn immediately. Other half, Rose shrugged. Too far gone caring truth. Serena's mind reeled. Father barely remembered. Thought died accident when small. Knowing Victor murdered him. Twins. She said suddenly. If rightful heirs then just married into most powerful pack's country. Rose said small smile. Victor must spitting rage. Stolen legacy now protected Blackstone power. Changes everything. Marcus said quietly. If verify information, broadcast Riverbrook pack. Civil war, Damien finished. Pack tears apart. Or. Serena said slowly. Offer better option. Everyone looked. Think about. Half-pack follows Victor from fear or ignorance. Reveal truth and offer sanctuary any wanting leave. Met Damien's eyes. Could save them. Absorb Riverbrook into Blackstone? Marcus looked thoughtful. Unprecedented. So everything else about situation. Serena turned gathered pack members, raising voice. Would Blackstone pack welcome refugees? Those choosing truth over lies, even meaning leaving everything new. Response immediate chorus agreement. Offers homes and jobs and support. Well, Damien said quietly. Think have answer. Rose crying again, but smiling through. Mean it? Take Victor's wolves? Take anyone needing sanctuary, Serena said firmly. That's what pack means. Family you choose, then should tell didn't come alone. Rose glanced tree line. 6 others waiting signal. Omegas couldn't stand Victor doing anymore. Been hiding woods hoping. Signal them, Damien ordered. Marcus. Medical team for injuries. Mrs. Chan. Need food and temporary quarters. Already on. Mrs. Chen called. Phone in hand, within minutes. Estate transformed celebration to rescue. Operation. 7 young Omegas emerged woods, bearing signs hard travel and harder lives. Pack embraced without question, offering food, comfort, safety. This what we are, Damien said, watching Pack care for strangers. What choose being? Luna, naturally, had investigating newcomers. Marched to most timid-looking Omega and announced, "I'm Luna. Want see drawings? Draw good pictures." Omega, barely 16, looked startled, then charmed. "Love see pictures. She draws truth," Kai added solemnly, taking girl's other hand. Even when scary, Serena's heart swelled watching children instinctively comfort-needing. Learned kindness despite everything endured. "My lady?" Dr. Chen appeared elbow. "Medical examination confirms," young woman said. "These Omegas show signs systematic abuse. Whoever escaped from is monster." Serena finished. "Document everything. Need for counsel." As afternoon wore, more truth emerged. Rose and others painted. Picture Riverbrook Pack even worse than remembered. Forced breedings, disappeared Omegas, children raised weapons. "Has 23 children Pack nursery," one Omega whispered. "None no mothers. Tells abandoned. Pack all have 23, Serena breathed. Then louder, "Have get out. It's fortress," Rose warned. "Guards, weapons, loyal wolves dying before letting strangers near children. Then don't go strangers." Serena looked Damien. "Go as what are rightful leaders Riverbrook Pack." Serena, father's blood, their legitimate heir, straightened shoulders. "If going war anyway, why not fight everything?" "Because dangerous. Could die." Because those children deserve better than growing weapons." Touched face gently. Showed mercy Alistair. Took refugees without question. This who are people fighting those can't themselves. Caught hand, pressing cheek. Brave, impossible mate. Going get us killed. Or save everyone. Same thing sometimes. Marcus. Cleared throat. If doing, need moving fast. Full moon tomorrow, optimal wolves fighting, but also most volatile. Get everything, Damien ordered. Guard rotations, building layouts, weak points. Reach allies need backup. Already started, Marcus said. Riverside Pack sending 30 wolves. Mountain Creek 20. Word spreading what Victor doing. People angry. Good. Let angry. Damien's eyes flashed gold. Let remember what fight, not territory or power, but right, every wolf choosing own path. Cheer went from gathered pack. Serena saw determination faces, righteous fury at Riverbrook's actions. For children. Someone called, for Omegas. Another added, for family. Luna piped, not understanding but wanting participate. For family, Pack echoed. As sun set, painting sky shades of war. Serena stood surrounded, new Pack feeling hadn't experienced years. Hope backed strength. Tomorrow face Victor. Tomorrow fight every stolen child and broken Omega. Tomorrow reclaim. Take in and build better from ashes. Tonight prepared. Together. Stay close tomorrow, Damien murmured, pulling against as watched Pack organize with military efficiency. Where else would be? Safe. Here, with children while we corrected. My fight, Damien. My birthright. My past facing. Our fight. Agreed finally. God help us. Rose approached, looking younger than years but determined. Lena? Something else. Didn't want saying front everyone. Serena tensed. What? Mother? Victor has locked basement. Been there 3 years since escaped. Keeps alive as leverage. Case ever came back. World went white. Mother, alive. Imprisoned because her. We'll get out. Damien promised, steadying. Get them all. He'll use against me. Threaten if don't comply. Then don't give chance. Eyes pure alpha determination. Tomorrow. And this. All. Serena nodded, drawing strength from certainty. Tomorrow, everything changed. But first, children tucking in, new Pack members settling, Plans finalizing. Normal mixed momentous. Life continuing. Even preparing war, mama. Kai appeared side. Going fight bad man. Knelt to level. Grown-ups are. You and Luna stay here safe. But you'll come back? Always promised. Always come back, Pinky promise. Linked finger with his. Remembering Damien doing same. Pinky promise. Standing. Found entire pack watching. Her pack now. Her family. Her responsibility and strength. Tomorrow, Victor would learn what happened threatening mother's children. Building power on lies. Forgetting even strongest alpha could fall united omegas. Tomorrow, everything changed. Tonight, they ready. Dawn broke blood red over Riverbrook territory. Serena stood beside Damien at forest's edge, watching shadows move between trees. Behind them, 60 wolves waited, Blackstone pack bolstered by allies who'd answered call. Remember plan, Damien murmured. Get children and omegas out first. Everything else secondary, including my mother. Serena added quietly. His hand found hers. Especially your mother. Marcus appeared silent as smoke. Perimeter guards neutralized. Rose's information accurate skeleton crew tonight. Most Victor's force gathering main compound for moon ceremony. Arrogant, someone muttered. Thinks no one would dare attack during sacred night. His arrogance. Our advantage. Damien's eyes swept assembled wolves. Move fast. Hit hard. Priority is innocence. Any wolf surrenders gets sanctuary. Clear? Murmurs of agreement rippled through ranks. Serena stays with me, he continued. Anyone tries separating us answers personally. She wanted protesting being protected but recognized wisdom. Her presence was symbolic, rightful heir returning claim birthright. Getting killed wouldn't help anyone. Movement scout reported. East entrance. Changing guard. Go. Damien ordered. They moved like water through forest. Decades of pack coordination. Evident. Serena had forgotten this beauty of wolves working together. Single organism with shared purpose. The compound looked exactly as remembered yet different. Fortress mentality had intensified, higher walls, more cameras. Fear made manifest. In architecture. There, Rose whispered, pointing toward squad building. Nursery, always locked. 2 guards minimum. As watched, guards changed shifts. 4 seconds where doors stood unmanned. That's our window, Marcus said. Team 3. You're up. 6 wolves. Melted from shadows, crossing open ground impossibly fast. Lockpicked. Door opened. Vanished inside before anyone noticed. Serena held breath. If alarm raised now. But nothing. Minutes crawled past before first child emerged carried by rescue team member, followed by another. 23. Children removed in under 5 minutes, passed to waiting wolves who spirited towards safety. Phase 1 complete, Marcus reported. Moving to alarm split night. Not from nursery, from main house. He knows, Rose breathed. Victor knows we're here. Lights blazed across compound. Wolves poured from buildings, some shifting mid-run. Serena counted 40. Maybe more. Hold positions, Damien commanded. Let them come. Victor emerged last, and Serena's breath caught. 3 years hadn't changed him, still massive, still radiating. Cruelty barely contained. His pale eyes swept forest line, somehow finding her despite shadows. Niece, he called, voice carrying impossibly far. Finally decided visiting? How delightful. Stay hidden, Damien warned, but Serena stepped forward. Hello, uncle. Heard you've been looking. His laugh was cold. Looking? I've been mourning. Poor brother's daughter. Dead in childbirth. Tragic story I've told many times. Except not dead. And we both know what really happened to father. Tension crackled. Victor's wolves shifted uneasily. Some obviously hadn't known truth. Careful. Victor warned. Defamation, serious crime. Truth isn't defamation. You murdered him, took his pack, tried forcing me into mate bond to legitimize theft. She stepped clear of trees entirely, but failed. I survived. My children survived. And now come back for what's ours. Your children, Victor sneered, belong to Riverbrook, as do you. Guardian contract still valid. Actually, Damien said, emerging beside her. She belongs to me. My mate, my pack, my protection. Victor's eyes narrowed. Blackstone. Should have known. Always interfering where don't belong. I belong wherever injustice needs correcting. Tonight, that's here. You bring war to sacred ground. On Moon Night? Victor spread arms, playing to audience. See how outsiders respect our traditions? We bring truth. Serena countered. She pulled out phone, projecting hologram Rose had prepared. Documents, recordings, evidence of everything. Want to tell them about breeding programs? About omegas who didn't survive? About children raised without mothers because you needed weapons? Murmurs rippled through Victor's wolves. Some looked genuinely shocked. Lies. Victor snarled. Doctored evidence. Then let's ask witnesses. Serena gestured behind. The rescued omegas stepped forward. Bruised but brave. Recognize them? Your breeding stock? The one supposed dying in childbirth? Mira? One of Victor's wolves stared at Omega. But, told you died. Your daughter is 4 now. Mira said quietly. Haven't seen since birth. He took her, like took all. The wolf's expression crumbled. My daughter? She's alive? In the nursery. Or was? Damien's voice carried clearly. We evacuated children first. They're safe now. Question is, what are you going to do about it? Chaos erupted. Victor's wolves turned on each other, some defending him, others demanding answers. Victor himself stood frozen, calculating odds. Enough. His roar silenced everyone. Challenge rights. Formal combat. Here and now. Winner takes all. Accepted. Damien said before Serena could protest. No, not you. Victor's smile was vicious. Her niece once claiming birthright? Let her fight for it. That's not how challenge works, Marcus protested. Alpha's fight pack law says rightful heir can reclaim through combat. She claims to be heir? Victor focused on Serena. Prove it. Serena felt Damien tense beside her, ready to refuse. But something deeper stirred, not just Omega instincts, but inheritance from father. Alpha blood diluted but present. Accepted, she said quietly. Serena, no. Damien gripped her arm. He'll kill you, maybe. She met his eyes. But this my fight. My birthright. My mother in that basement. Let me end this. I can't lose you. Just found you. Won't lose me. She kissed him softly. Trust me, like I trusted you. He released her reluctantly. If he hurts you, I'll tear him apart. Get in line, Rose muttered. The wolves formed circle. Ancient tradition even corrupted alphas couldn't ignore. Serena stepped inside, feeling weight of watching eyes. Victor shifted immediately, massive gray wolf built for violence. Serena stayed, human, knowing wolf form would disadvantage against his size. Scared shifting? He taunted through wolf vocals. Smart enough knowing strengths, she replied. He lunged. Serena dodged, barely. Speed her only advantage, that and fury 3 years. Building, Dance continued. Victor attacking with brute force. Serena evading, waiting. He scored hits, claws raking ribs, teeth grazing shoulder. Blood flowed, but she kept moving. Getting tired, uncle? Age catching up? Snarl of rage. Another lunge. But this time she ready. Grabbed decorative knife from boot. Silver-laced blade. Rose had slipped her and struck. Victor howled, stumbling. Not fatal wound, but painful. Silver burned wolves like acid. Submit, Serena said. End this. Tell truth. Free prisoners. Step down. Live. Never. He lunged again. This time, she didn't dodge entirely. Let his weight carry them both down, but twisted blade finding throat. Not cutting, not yet, but pressed enough, drawing blood. Submit, she repeated. Or die, tyrant you are. For a moment, thought he'd refuse. Death before dishonor. Then something broke in pale eyes. Submit, he whispered. Circle erupted. Some wolves cheered, others stood shocked. Serena stayed position until Marcus and others secured Victor. By pack law, she said, voice carrying. I claim Riverbrook pack. Any who wish to leave, go with blessing. Any who stay, know this. Things change now. No more breeding programs. No more stolen children. No more fear. And leadership? Someone called. She looked at Damien, who smiled, despite blood on her clothes. Shared, she decided, between Blackstone and Riverbrook. Allied packs, not absorbed. Each maintaining identity while supporting other. The children Mira started will be reunited with mothers. Any who can't be placed will be welcomed either pack. Serena swayed, adrenaline fading. But first, someone please get my mother from basement? Darkness edged vision. Last thing saw was Damien catching her. His voice distant, saying something about stubborn brave mates. Then nothing. Woke in medical facility. Damien hovering anxiously. Don't ever do that again. Which part? Fighting uncle? Winning? Passing out? Dramatically? All? Any? Every? He kissed her forehead. You're insane. You're insane, mate, she corrected. How long was out? 6 hours. Long enough for everything to settle. Victor's in custody. Pack split but peaceful. Mother. Where? Tried sitting up. Recovering. It'll take time. But alive. Asking for you when coherent. Tears slipped free. And twins? With Rose and Mrs. Chan. Luna declared herself nurse, bringing everyone. Soup. Kai's teaching rescued children piano basics. Of course they are. She leaned into him. We did it. You did it. Faced past. Fought literal demon. Won freedom for dozens. His arms tightened. I'm so proud. And so furious. And so relieved. Complex emotions for Alpha. You bring out complexity. He pulled back, studying her. What now? 2 packs to manage. Traumatized wolves needing help. Children needing homes. Now we build something better from ashes. Together. Together. He agreed, not interrupted. Luna burst in. Kai following sedately. Mama, you woke. Brought soup. Best medicine. Serena agreed, accepting dubious-looking bowl. Daddy said you fought big bad wolf and won, Kai added. Like superhero. Just like regular person who loves family. She corrected. Same thing, Luna declared. Maybe was. Maybe love was ultimate superpower, making ordinary people do extraordinary things. Serena looked at family clustered around bed. Mate who'd stand beside her against anything. Children who'd taught her strength she didn't know existed. Sister returned from dead. Mother freed from prison. 2 packs worth of wolves looking to them for guidance. Not bad for Omega, who'd started with nothing but $17 and desperate hope. What thinking? Damien asked. How different everything from week ago. Better different? She smiled, pulling him down for a kiss that made children giggle and complain about gross parent stuff. Best different. She confirmed. Outside, Moon rose full and bright. But tonight, instead of violence, it witnessed new beginning. Two packs learning to work together, families reuniting, hope growing where only fear existed before. Tomorrow would bring challenges. Healing wouldn't be easy. Building something new never was. But tonight, they'd won. Not through strength alone, but through truth, courage, and family bonds stronger than any alpha's dominance. Serena closed eyes, listening to her children chatter about their day, feeling Damien's solid presence beside her, and let herself believe in happily ever after. They'd earned it. 5 years later, Riverbrook Memorial Garden bloomed with spring flowers where once only darkness grew. Serena stood at entrance, watching her children, all five now, race between flower beds with carefree joy making her throat tight still. Mama, look. Luna, 7 and convinced she'd be world's greatest artist, held sketch of memorial statue. Made Uncle Marcus look less grumpy. Sure, he'll appreciate that, Serena said, hiding smile. Statue actually of her father, finally given honor Victor stole. But Luna decided looked like Marcus's serious face. Mom? Kai called from across garden where helping 3-year-old Mia navigate stepping stones. She's doing again. It was Mia's newest trick, partial shifting. Just wolf ears popping when excited. Toddler thought hilarious. Parents less amused, especially public. Let her be, Damien said, appearing outside with baby Leo on hip and 5-year-old twins, Jade and River, trailing. Good she's comfortable. With Wolf, easy saying. Didn't explain preschool teacher why suddenly had furry ears during story. He laughed, sound still making stomach flutter after 5 years. Mrs. Peterson surprisingly adaptable, Mrs. Peterson saint. They'd integrated both packs after that terrible beautiful night. Battle had been brief, Victor's support crumbling moment, crimes exposed. He died not honorable combat but running like coward. Taken down by very omegas he'd oppressed, integration hadn't been smooth. Healing generational trauma took time, patience, more therapy than thought possible. But they'd done together, and he rose. Jade shrieked, spotting favorite person approaching with picnic basket. Rose, now Dr. Rose Winters Chen, having taken Sarah's name when mated, caught flying 5-year-old easily. Hello, monster. Being good for parents? No, Jade announced proudly. Put frogs in River's bed. They were slimy. River added with disgust. Jade, Lara Blackstone, Serena warned. They magical frogs. Grant wishes. Jade protested. Was helping. Only wish have less frogs, River muttered, sounding remarkably like father. Rose laughed, setting out blanket. How's mother? Good days and bad, Serena admitted. Mother's recovery from 3 years imprisonment slow. Some days recognized daughter. Others lived happier past. But more good lately. Been helping garden. Wonderful, Rose squeezed hand. She'd proud what built here. Memorial Garden, just one part new Riverbrook territory. Fortress Victor built gone. Replaced healing center for traumatized wolves. Pack nursery became proper school where children learned histories, all not convenient lies. Daddy, up, Mia demanded, apparently forgiving Kai for tattling. Damien shifted Leo one arm, scooped Mia other, managing both toddlers with long practice ease. Better fly, Mia insisted. Daughter demanding, Rose observed. All children demanding, Serena corrected. Get from father. Was going say from mother, Damien countered. Woman demanded restructuring 2 entire packs because how should be done. Didn't need restructuring, Serena protested. Hierarchy archaic. Omega support systems non-existent. Educational protocols, here goes. Luna stage whispered to Kai. Mama gonna reform something again. Hush. But Serena smiling. Children knew well. Afternoon unfolded with chaotic perfection becoming normal. 23 additional children joined ones rescued from Victor's nursery, thriving real families. Some reunited birth mothers, others adopted pack members opening hearts and homes. Miss Serena, gangly preteen bounded up, clutching report card. Look, all A's. Mrs. Martinez says can start advanced placement. Wonderful, Marcus. She had boy renamed after man leading rescue. So proud. My lady, original Marcus appeared, looking harried. Small situation. Jade convinced several. Children forming Liberation Front for garden frogs. Of course. Serena sighed. How many? 15 last count. Made signs. Creative protest, valid expression. Damien said with false solemnity, though lips twitched. Not helping, she kissed Leo's head, passing to Rose. I'll negotiate with revolutionaries. Freedom fighters, Mama. Jade corrected across garden. We're freedom fighters. We're learning these words. Serena muttered. Marcus reading political theory bedtime stories. Damien admitted. He's WHAT. In defense, Marcus said, asked about peaceful protest after cookie incident. Don't discuss cookie incident, Serena said firmly. Frog liberation resolved with promises of proper pond where frogs live freely without becoming bedroom invaders. Jade negotiated protected status all amphibians and habitat education program. Because people fear don't understand, Mama. Going rule world someday, Rose observed. God help us. Serena agreed. As sun setting, families gathered evening memorial. Once monthly, came together remembering lost under Victor's rule, celebrating survived. Serena stood before assembled packs Blackstone and New Riverbrook now intertwined, essentially one family arrayed around. Damien at side, children clustered close, mother in honor place despite vacant smile. 5 years ago, began, made choice, not easy, but right, chose fighting those couldn't themselves, chose building better from ashes, murmurs agreement rippled through crowd, hasn't been easy, healing never is, but look around, gestured mixed families, children playing regardless pack origin, Omegas standing proud. This what built, not just pack community, not just safety home. Home, Luna shouted, never resisting being part speech. Laughter rippled. Today remember Jonathan Winters, Serena continued, voice steady despite emotion. My father, rightful Alpha murdered for refusing treat Omega's property. Believed better way. We live that way. Formal remembrance brief learned long ceremonies lost children's attention. But celebration after lasted hours. Food appeared magically. Music started. Memorial garden became festival life. Dance, Damien murmured, pulling into arms as someone played song from first pack celebration. Children being spoiled by literally dozens pack members. Fine. Spun gently. Mindful baby weight still carrying from Leo. Dance with husband, bossy alpha. Love it. Love you corrected. Bossiness tolerate. Laughed. Pulling closer. 5 children. 2 packs. Multi-territory reform later. Think more than tolerate. 6. Said quietly. Stop moving. What? 6 children. About 7 months. Face went through. Expressions shock, joy, concern, more joy. Serena, no, said 5 enough. But apparently someone didn't memo. Someone? Spun again, grinning. Recall being very enthusiastic about process. Damien Blackstone smacked chest lightly. We're public, our pack, our family, kissed softly. 6 kids. Need bigger car. Need bigger everything. Mom. Dad. Kai appeared, looking harassed. Jade put frog in punch bowl. Needed friend. Jade protested, materializing with green-stained hands. Punch didn't need friend. River said firmly, everything needs friends. Mia announced, where's Leo? Serena asked, suddenly realizing lost track one child. Aunt Rose has, Luna reported. Eating weight mashed potatoes, of course. Looked beautiful, chaotic family. Felt familiar, swell gratitude. All right. Revolutionaries. Let's rescue Punch. Find homes misplaced amphibians. Can keep one frog. Jade negotiated. Just one? Proper habitat? Serena looked Damien, who shrugged. 6 kids and frog. What's one more responsibility? One frog agreed. But your responsible care. Yes. Jade fist pumped. River. Getting frog. Don't want frog, River protested. Want library card. Can have both, Damien assured. But frog stays Jade's room. Handling great frog negotiation year 5. Serena caught reflection in memorial fountain. Woman who'd run scared alone with 2 babies now surrounded love, leading 2 packs with wisdom and grace. No regrets? Damien asked quietly, following gaze. Not one, said firmly. Every hard moment led here. Even Frog in Punch? Especially Frog in Punch. Leaned into him. Makes us real. Not perfect real, Mama? Mia tugged dress up. Serena lifted daughter, adding weight family cluster. Around them, Pack continued celebrating former Riverbrook. Wolves mixing freely Blackstone members, children trauma playing children privilege. Boundaries dissolve time and love. For family, someone called, raising glass frog free punch. For family, Pack echoed. For frogs, Jade added, because couldn't let moment pass without commentary. Even that got added toast, because this pack, every voice mattered. Even smallest. Freedom fighter demanding amphibian rights. As stars came over Memorial Garden, Serena stood with mates, children, Pack, marveled how far come. From desperate Omega in alley helping injured wolf to this life rich with purpose and love. Thank you, whispered to Damien. For what? Seeing me that alley, choosing us, fighting beside. Thank you, countered. Saving first, always mattered. Saved each other. Now save everyone else. One frog at time. Laughed. One frog at time. Agreed. Memorial Garden bloomed around. Proof beautiful things grow darkest soil. Children played between flowers. Living demonstrations hope triumphant. In distance. Lone wolf howled not mourning or threat, but celebration. Sound taken by others. Dozens voices raised harmony. Pack united. Family complete. Future bright possibility. All. Because once upon time, desperate Omega stopped help injured wolf, never knowing saving own life process.